He- Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Naruto Guy, and today we're not doing Naruto or any stuff like that, but I will be trying to do that in the next video. Okay. Anyway, my couple of topics that I'm gonna try and do is stuff about me, and then my friend group, and then some other stuff if I can fit it in. So first, me. We're gonna go through each of basis now because my videos are gonna be like 12 minutes long. Yeah. Okay. So. Number one thing, blood or just like gory, like disgusting gory scenes like Grey's Anatomy. No, cannot watch that. But can randomly watch Scream or scary stories about people dying tragically, or read or watch stuff about death stuff. But I can't go or sit through a book that talks about a little bit of blood. Like there's a book that we're reading in school in like 7th grade was literally talking about how a kid's leg was getting bit off by a shark. And I was like, and I'm not disgusted out by it. I'm just like, I get all twitchy or stuff like that, twitchy stuff. When I see or hear too much about blood, because my mom's a respiratory therapist, so she's like, talks about some stuff, and she like talks about, and some stuff I can handle. It's like, here's the thing, I was born in October. Halloween, favorite stuff, gory stuff, pretty much, I like it. But when the sign, just those really, like, I would never be able to be that, I would be that person in every show where it's a regular person, sees something bad happen, walks up, sees, like, the terrible, disgusting thing that happened, and would run away. Or, like, just be disgusted, or, like, kind of, like, twitch out and something. Like, I'm kind of like Tsunade, where I don't have a fear of blood. Like, I have the weakest, it's like I have the weakest version of blood, because I don't fear at the sight of blood. I have the fear sight of, like, I guess badly injured, bloody stuff is what I don't. And hearing really badly, like, that stuff, I guess, is not. That's why I don't want to, and I don't really can't even watch those, like, old shows, like, the old Scream or the old It, because those scenes, like, even though all that stuff was, like, terribly made, like, it looks super fake, I still, it just, gives me the twitches. Can't do that. Next, I used to have a massive fear of the dark, and then I figured out that the fear of the dark is not really the fear of dark, it's more of the fear of what's in the dark. Which, you ever get those, like, things of, like when you, like, would, like, look in the dark, and then it'd be just, like, you'd see, like, something pass by, and you're like, oh, what's that? And it's, like, nothing's there. It's, like, you just move your eye, and it's, like, boom, passes by you, and you're, like, what the? See, I had that, but it wasn't really that. I'm that kid that would be, like, I have to, like, breathe. I, like... And then I bolt and like run up the stairs, like, because I have a 2-story house, so I'm like, I bolt up the stairs or like bolt to my room or bolt to my bed whenever it happens, because I always had that fear of, also because I watched like killer stuff when I was younger. I don't know why, okay? I just would watch those, like, I watched like really happy stuff, like I watched like Care Bears and My Little Pony. I know, oh no, a boy watches My Little Pony. I'd watch My Little Pony, and I'd watch that. But then also I'd like be on YouTube and I'd watch this like death is here, or like bloody thing, and then I'd always have that fear of like that some person was under the bed. That's why I would always like look into my bed and I'd be like, there's no one there. That's how I feel like you should do, because if you like, I feel like when you look under your bed and then you turn off the lights, you're like nothing come. But when that door is open, like when a door is open, you bolt, because yeah, I heard like scary stories about how like this kid saw like a face in his closet, and then would just like immediately, like, when he looked, it was gone. And then turns out that like, and then he like starts, like, weeks later, he started smelling this stuff, looked up, like they went to the thing because he started smelling from bed. The guy who was staring at him had been dead for like a couple of days and had rotting, and was like, and it was, the scary thing was, it wasn't even that it was dead body, okay? It was the fact that it was like literally looking like this guy died looking and staring at the kid. That would terrify me, okay? That does. And that's why I would look under my bed. But now I don't really have a massive fear of the dark. More of like if it's pitch black, okay? Like if it's pitch black, that would scare me. I don't have claustrophobia. I have fear of something super dark in claustrophobia. You know what I mean? Like I can't go in really tiny scrap places because I have a slight fear of spiders. Where I feel like all my fears just intercollage with each other to create this like thing. But like the one thing I cannot get over, I don't know why, but I cannot get over my fear of heights. I have the most dumbfounded amount of fear of height. Is like I could go on a 6 foot, like not even 6, like barely 6 foot thing, and I like try to jump down. I'm like, I get scared, and I'm just like, and you know, I'm not like the skinniest person, as you can see. I'm not super skinny, but I'm not like fat, so it's like, it's kind of hard for me to do stuff, but I do track. You can't even fight people. I do track. Don't even try to fight me on that. I do track. So anyway, yeah, fear of heights, I can't really do. So like the whole, oh, when I turn 20, I'm gonna do skydiving. Yeah, no, I don't do that. No. Ziplining, I don't do. Some things I will do, but also, is it just me, or is it like, do we all, like not all, but like, do some people just not like those dark tunnels? Like, I can go on a slide that is kind of dark, like slightly dark, but it's like still you can still see in it. Or like, just like one of those ones where there's no, it's not like a whole slide, it's like a half one. I can go on those easily. But, oh man, do I hate all black dark slides, because, I'm sorry, just because I don't have a fear of, like, in my house, it does not mean don't have a fear. It's not even that I fear that there's something in there. I just do not like dark tunnels, okay? I don't. I mean, there was this one time that we were going, it was like this big raft, and there was like 6 of us. My grandma, my mom, me, and my 2 brothers, okay? We boof down, okay? Our thing almost tips over because we didn't equally disperse ourselves, so it like almost flipped over. We're like, okay, but it was like fine. That's not where I got it from, but that's just like a thing now. Like that thing was massive and it almost tipped over. And then of course, you know, you get stuff like that. I don't know, just fears in general. I don't know. I'm stuffed with some stuff. I'm also teeny, like this much germophobic, which means like I'm not germophobic around like my house or anything, but my school, okay? Like my school is nasty. They're kids who I'm pretty sure don't wash themselves. There's kids who have spilled stuff on their thing, try to wash out, and there's a giant stain on them. Kids who smell disgusting. Okay, I can't even do it. Like they smell terrible, and I just want to walk away from them. Or like when a kid smells like ash, and I'm like, stay back. Not ash, but like smoke. You know, like ugh, I can't do it. Like I can't. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, get away from me, like popular kids do. I'm nice. Okay, I'm nice to them. I'm like, hello. Okay, I'm not immediately, get out of my face. You smell disgusting. But yeah, now we're gonna talk about one of my friends. I'm not naming them, but I know it's a girl. She has the weirdest fears. Okay, you thought my fears were weird. Get a load of her. She's scared of Kermit the Frog. Okay, Kermit the Frog. You know what? So when she told me that, I was like, you know what? Let's turn this into a joke. So what do? Whenever she says that, I'm like, why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? She's also scared of, oh yeah. She also said that she was scared of, Care Bears. And I'm like, huh? How are you scared of Care Bears? They're sweet. They help kids. One guy can even shoot a ray of sunshine out of him. Like, what out of his belly? I mean, there's Grumpy Bear, who, is one of my favorite characters. I mean, but also, like, I watched, like, people are like, oh, I used to watch, like, Sailor Moon stuff. I'm like, when I was a kid, I watched Pokemon. I watched Steelix. I watched Slugterra. I watched Ben 10. There was, like, this whole, like, TV, like news, like, thing that kids had said that they watched. I grew up on Dora and Diego. You know what my main thing when I said when Dora would talk? She's like, what was your favorite part of the adventure? I'm like, the part when you died. And she's like, that's my favorite too. See that? And then of course, my friend group. See, my friend group is meant with like a pretty good amount of like LGBT. Me, why would I be friends with them? I am friends with them. See, because I don't care. We shouldn't discriminate against people if a guy wants to date a guy, get your mans. If a girl wants to, you don't need no mans. You need a woman. Not really, but you know. And then like, you know, but the only thing I don't understand is poly. Okay? No hate. I just don't understand poly. Anyway, because my friend one time said that the girl that she was dating was in a relationship, and then she didn't tell her, like the girl that she was dating didn't tell her that she was poly and that she was dating another person, so they broke up because of that. So yeah, that's not the reason, but like, yeah. And then, you know, my friend group, and I like my friends, okay? But they're kind of bullies. I mean, like, I swear. So we had a, you know, a school shooting. Disclaimer anyway. We had a school shooting, and so, and you know, texts are probably not the best way to do it. But I, you know, my friends are like, "Oh, I'm still shaking," and I was like trying to be sentimental and like be like, I was like, "Oh, it's okay." Like I was trying to be like sentimental. Okay, my text did not come through as like sentimental because I forgot the emoji part of it. So it was more like, we're safe now. So they took that, and I thought it was gonna be like, oh no, it's, yeah, it's just this, but like they took that as like a hardened, like, ew, and they were like, you don't, like, you might be fine, but we're not fine. And I was like, I'm very sorry. I'm just, I'm like, ugh. And the thing is, I'm like one of the only boys in a group of like 4 girls, because it was like 1, 2, 3. No, yeah. Like 5 girls, and then there's like me and 1 text group, and there's like 2 guys. Like, so there's like 3 guys in a group of like 5 girls, okay? That's our friend group. And, you know, it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? It's funny. And I just like, so it's like, yeah. But like, the amount of times that they get angry at me for saying something, like, I feel like my group chat should calm down. But yeah. That is a pretty good amount of stuff for today. Hopefully my next video, which is probably gonna be, okay, I'm depicting, should I either create a new video for Nazuko or should I do another video? Because I'm hoping I make another video. Should I do it like after this video, like a little bit later after this video? Because it's like night right now. You can't really see, but it's night. Or should I make one like tomorrow? Just let you guys know. Now, as you know, you don't have to like the video or subscribe. You can subscribe. That's like, I hate YouTubers who are like, you better subscribe. But I hope you like the video. Like the video if you want. Subscribe if you want to. Turn on notifications. I don't know. Or, I don't know. Just tell your friends about my YouTube channel. Thank you and bye.